Welcome to day 56 of 8 Weeks with Julie Kate. It's all done. 8 weeks is done. 56 days of tips and updating you on my little program that I've been doing. Sickness and all. Sickness, cheap food, health food, everything. Couch, bed, gym. Everything's been included. I relieved that 8 weeks is done because it's been quite taxing. Like I know social media anyway is quite time consuming, but to then do the lives and then be uploading all this stuff on the different platforms that I do, and even just silly things like taking photos to put on my story, it just slows everything down. Like even just going to the gym or walking to uni, if you're focusing on also just making sure you take photos of things along the way, it just is a bit consuming on your mind as well as on time, and it's just a big checklist as well. So it's been really great, especially during the whole period of me starting at university, to keep me accountable. It's made sure that I haven't gone off the rails, and I would have in a period where they're offering free Domino's pizza, they have crepes for sale, they do burritos every day, there's chocolate machines everywhere, hot chocolate vending machines, all sorts. Well, I got into the hang of things, and where everything was new, and I especially at first when I didn't know what to expect, so I could only be so organised. It really forced me to make sure I had something in place, and that I kept going to the gym and keeping my food prepared and everything. And also during that period when I was sick, I would have gotten sick a lot earlier and probably a lot worse, and it would have hung on a lot longer than it did if I wasn't already healthy. So if I was already run down and eating rubbish, then I think I would have gotten it about 2 or 3 weeks earlier when everyone else did. But instead, I held off and I got it for a couple of weeks or so. And even then, it was a week, and then I ran myself down with 4 hours of dancing, which tipped me over the edge, and then I got sick again. So even then, it could have been a lot worse if I wasn't already in that healthy state. So it just shows that you shouldn't be getting healthy when illness hits or a adverse situation happens. You need to be healthy already to try to prevent it, and so that when that adverse situation hits, whether it's anything from sickness to being busy to a deadline to someone ending up in hospital and you living at the hospital with them, anything, massive range of things, it just helps to be prepared and always be healthy and fighting fit, ready for that. So I did do this to stay accountable during the start of uni and so on, and that's what I've done. So it's been great, and it has worked. And even just the times when I have had my cheat meals or had a hot chocolate here or there, I've had to share it with you, and it's just made me think about what I want to be showing as like what I want to be preaching basically, and just get my eye on the goal and what I want to do. So I will still be doing some lives here and there. I will still be posting on my platforms. I will still be doing my blogs, so my actual blog posts on my website, and I will always announce when I do that. I will still share my progress photos with you, but I'll talk about that in a minute. So my blog, I actually have another one coming out in, say, a week, and it's sort of around the 8-week program I've been doing, but more so the aftermath. I will also be storing all my 8 weeks on that website. So if you haven't started 8 weeks or you're looking to do it again, for example, it would be great just to jump on. It'll be there with all my tips. So you don't need to worry about it already finishing. You can jump on new and watch each tip and each little vlog that I've done. All 56 vlogs will be on there, so you can watch it as you go each day, and hopefully it'll offer you a little bit of motivation, and again, not make sure you don't feel alone. But even then, I will have my 8 weeks on there, but I will also be doing my own health and fitness still on my platform. So I'm still here, I'm not going anywhere. So make sure you throw me any questions, and I'll let you know what I think on the subject. I am really looking forward to continuing things. There's about, I think it's 7 weeks now till Christmas. Yeah, it's just over 7, almost 8 weeks now. But I have 6.5 weeks till I go on a cruise. So I will definitely be continuing my journey. I will also be doing a couple of blogs leading up to Christmas, so there will be Christmas orientated ones around some tips to stay healthy, and also just dealing with Christmas, as it is quite a rambunctious time. It can be a bit of a debacle for some. Always getting together with family can be fun and also stressful. All the planning that goes into the time, all the functions out, can also play havoc with everyone's healthy lifestyles. So it definitely is a time to be enjoyed and to let your hair down to a certain extent and enjoy the year that's gone as well, especially with New Year's and so on, and people preparing their New Year's resolutions. So get thinking about them, see what you want to bring for yourself in 2018, and just start jotting down some goals for what you want to be doing in that next year ahead. Just wrote a couple of things down. I just want to make sure I've covered it. I think I'm good. So food-wise, last night, as you would have seen, we did have pasta. We didn't eat the lamb after all, so we're eating that tonight. So we're having steamed veg and lamb steaks tonight. Last night we ended up getting pasta because after the movies we were walking home and it was already 8:30. So we walked past our favourite takeaway place to get home. So we just bought some and we just came home and ate it. So that was actually really yummy. But today, it doesn't make you feel good afterwards. Yeah, it tastes really good and you're nice and full afterwards, but it is touch and go with the portion size, and it wasn't just that though. It wasn't just the meal. I had the popcorn, I had the Nutella pancake yesterday, so it's a bit of a compounded effect for me, and I haven't been feeling that crash hot today, so I think it's because of that. I just feel a bit lethargic. My stomach feels really full and heavy, so it'll be good just to flush that out of my system over the next few days. Today I had a bit of a concoction for breakfast, just a poached egg on a piece of toast, some wilted spinach, and that was it. I didn't have a big one. Then I had tea. I had, as I said, I wasn't feeling crash hot, so I wasn't shoveling food down my throat all day. And that's why I just had a cheese toastie for lunch, cheese and leg ham on spelt flour bread. So that was yum. When you're not feeling great, you do feel like something simple sometimes. Afternoon I had some carrot sticks, and I'm just going to have dinner probably when I finish this, if I ever finish this. As always, my waffling has taken hold. So that's my food for today. Exercise, popped in the gym this morning, just did some overall body weights, nothing too structured, because I will get back into doing my structured stuff this week. So tomorrow morning I will continue with all of that. The journey will go on. So my tip for day 56, the last day of 8 weeks with Julia Kate, is about continuing your own journey. So I have finished my 8 weeks, But I shall be back in the gym and eating healthy tomorrow. It's up to you how you want to do things and what you need to do to keep your motivation going to actually continue your health journey yourself. So for me, for example, I had a cheat day yesterday, but there's no need for me to have a week off or so. But if that's what you need, then you do that. But it's a slippery slope for me, so I tend not to do that. I'd prefer just to have little bits here and there rather than big chunks. So I will be back in the gym tomorrow and eating healthy because I have 5 days before I go away for a weekend anyway. So I want to get back on the wagon and be really good for this week and then have my little weekend off and then back to it again until Christmas. And I will still have cheat meals in that period. But the main thing for you is to know what works for you, where the line is of how you can make sure you don't fall down that slippery slope into unhealthy lifestyles again. So do what works for you, but keep on keeping on and keep your journey going. So that is my tip for day 56. So as I said, I'm back in the gym tomorrow. I think I will do weights or maybe some little hit circuit. I'm not sure. Just because I'm feeling rubbish today, I will see how I feel. Hopefully I'll get a good sleep tonight, but I don't start uni straight away in the morning, so we'll see. It's actually Guy Fawkes night tonight, so we've been out for the bonfire night with all the fireworks display, and I was just pretending that to my husband that we're having the big celebration for me for my finishing of my 8 weeks. So I came back and that's why I'm wearing a beanie. And because, as usual, my hair looks, hot, so it's probably best to be covered up. So we went and had the little fireworks, and yesterday was a bit of a celebration for finishing the 8 weeks too. So when we had it, the cheat day and the movies and stuff, it was, we did talk about me finishing the 8 weeks and how it's been a bit of a slog. I know it sounds bad, but it has. I'm really looking forward to getting that time back of just fiddling around on social media. It is so time consuming. It's time consuming to look up other people and just try to keep up with what your family and friends are doing, let alone when you're doing all this extra stuff on it. So I am looking forward to delving into my uni work because I want it all done within the next month before my holiday. So I really want to. It almost seemed like it was getting to the point where I was trying to keep up with the reporting on my healthy lifestyle rather than actually having my healthy lifestyle. So that has been getting tricky, but it'll be really good just to be focusing on the things I need to, and updating social media as a bit of a side project rather than being quite an overarching thing in my day and it being quite overbearing on my life at the moment. But having a healthy lifestyle shouldn't be like that, so it'll be really good to get back that balance again. So thank you. I'm just reading the messages. Cute beanie and amazing work. Congratulations, honey. That's my husband in the other room. My biggest supporter. He's actually out there cooking me my lamb steak, so I should get going. So I'll be updating you on how I keep going, of course. Thank you for all your support. I would love for you to keep following my journey onwards and sharing your own. I don't want to just fall off the bandwagon or anything leading up to Christmas. I want to still stay really focused, as I said, and this is just the start of my journey, like getting really back into health, having a healthy lifestyle. I feel really settled in England now because I only moved here last year, so it'll be really good to start actually getting a holistic and full life of a lifestyle of that's a bit more back to normal for me rather than leaving everything behind and being a bit lost here. So with a new career coming and everything, it should be really good, and I do feel like things are falling in place, and I would love for you to keep following me on this journey and also to see where I go with my health from here. I've been looking at things for IBS and everything too, like thinking about the FODMAP diet and trying that, and there's all sorts of things that I've still got that board out there for all my blogs of all the different topics I want to write about, and there'll be something that are new to me that I'll be trying and so on. So it's not stopping here. This is definitely just the start. So come along, share your own journey, and hopefully there's exciting things to come for all of us. So I am signing out on my 8 weeks with Julia Kate. You never know, down the track next year, I might, even in my summer holidays maybe, I might do another one of these, but we'll see what happens. But I'll definitely keep you in the loop and let you know how I'm doing and what's going on. I definitely won't be falling back into the shadows. I'll still be around to annoy you all. So bye, and thank you for your support. Bye.